What is going on, everyone? I hope you're doing well. You guys are over here living life, manifesting, going towards new things, maybe avoiding somebody in your life. I mean, this is a love reading, but avoiding somebody that was quite immature. You don't seem to really trust this person. A lot of you have blocked this person out, but you're headed towards a lot of financial stability. It looks like you guys are working on your financial goals, your career. This could be a new person coming in. If you're a male, you're just in that very stable, secure, I want to settle down and commit type energy. Or if you're female, you have this type of energy coming in. But it's all because you've blocked out somebody who is just, well, a big fat liar, cheater, stealer, runner. I don't know, something like that. It'll be different for everyone. Welcome. I'm Jennifer. This is Water and Fire Tarot. We're going to do a general love reading and see what is coming in for everyone for the collective. So if you clicked on the video, it should resonate. Keep in mind it's general, so if it doesn't, check back next time. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad everyone is here. Hope everybody is doing well. Thank you for all of your support. Shout out to the channel members. Also, thank you for your support. Hope everybody is having an amazing week. All right, let's see what you guys need to know about love. Make sure that you check out your birth charts if you don't know how. Let me know down in the comments and I can help you find all of your placements. It's important just when you watch the readings. Keep in mind, tarot is energy, right? So I'm not here to predict anybody's future, to tell you what to do. It's just energy, so you can hopefully make good decisions based on what you see. All right, what's coming in for love? What do we need to know for the collective? Let's take a big fat look. All right, what do we got? We got the Ace of Wands. Well, there it is. There's that new beginning that a lot of you are moving towards. You've got this fire and passion. Again, everybody's story is different. For some of you, this could be a newer relationship or just something creative. It will call for you to take action. That's what that Ace of Wands is all about. It's a gift from the universe, but it's something that's going to get your engine going. Leo, Sag, Aries energy. What do we got now? Yeah, we got the Eight of Pentacles. You guys are just putting your head down and working towards some sort of goal. For some of you, it's new with the Ace of Wands. And for others of you, this is just something that you're, again, very excited and passionate about. With the Eight of Pentacles, a lot of you are really focusing. Again, that Eight of Pentacles is all about putting your head down and getting to work, working hard. What's on your person's mind? We've got the Five of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could be connecting with somebody, whether you're broken up or no contact, or you just had a big fat fight. Somebody around you in your energy, what's going through their thoughts is they miss you or they're sad. There's some sort of disappointment or regret. When we clarify, we'll see what the hell that's all about. How do they view you? The Death card. Yeah, it could be because some of you have ended something with the Death card. Keep in mind, I am doing a collective love reading. It's timeless. So again, whenever you click on the reading, it is love. But for some of you, you know, it could be a family member or a friend or something like that. What's going on in this person's emotions? We've got Judgment, more Scorpio energy. This person seems to be taking stock of a situation. Whatever went down with the two of you, they might be kind of going through an awakening as well with Judgment. But this is a big decision or a choice. It could be that they want to resurrect the past. This person clearly misses you and your energy because you've ended something. I also feel like a lot of you are going through change. This person feels as though you've changed. Something about your aura, your energy is different. You're going through a transformation. What can you expect from them? Action they'll be taking. Ace of Cups. They may want to reconcile with you with the Ace of Cups. Also, too, I know y'all get tired of hearing this, but especially for those that are newer to tarot, remember, this is just energy. So this is in the position of action that they want to take, right? How they'll be moving towards you, what you can expect from them. It doesn't mean that they're going to act on it. Not everybody's story is the same. And I always use this example in the readings. How did you guys break up? What happened? What caused the fight or the separation or the no contact? Like, did they burn down your house? Did they steal your dog? Did they lie on you to their family and friends? Right? It depends on what they did. For some of these MFers, they can't come back because they did too much. They lied or, you know, they really effed you over. So when we look at this position of the energy they're sitting in, they may want it till they're blue in the face. But some of them, you know, their pride and ego won't let them come forward. We're going to see. But I always like to mention that because I understand it's frustrating. You watch these readings and you're like, I've been hearing my ex is going to come back for 6 months. Well, what happened between you and your ex? That could be a little bit different than somebody who, maybe they just got into a quarrel, a fight. Do you know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. What's in the hidden factors? What's coming that you don't see? You've got the Ace of Swords. So somebody wants to communicate. You've got Aquarius energy there, the truth. I think a lot of you also are really, seeing the truth of the situation. And again, everybody's timeline is different. So keeping that in mind too, past, present, future. But there's some sort of breakthrough or clarity. And for some of you, it will be through communication. It feels like this person wants to heal. All right. What's your advice from spirit? We've got the star. Yeah, a lot of Aquarius energy showing. So that star is all about healing as well. And again, for some of you, you're already doing something again that you're very passionate about. You're excited. It's this new beginning. You're working hard towards whatever this is, a craft, a job, a side hustle, a business, whatever it is. And if that is you, Spirit's saying, keep going. Because with the star, you're rising above, right? You're going to be in the spotlight in some way. You're receiving, some sort of praise or recognition. And you're also doing it through healing. So those of you who might feel a little frustrated, like, I can't get past the situation, I'm still struggling, Spirit saying, listen, we're bringing the light, right? We're bringing that healing energy. You're doing it right. Just keep going with the star. All right. What's the outcome? We've got the Three of Swords. So between you and this person, card of Libra, with that Three of Swords. So again, you guys may be so far on your healing journey that you're just leaving this in the past. It feels like there's still disappointment or separation. I still feel this person's in the energy of wanting to try to fix something. And also, too, when we talk about reconciliation, it doesn't mean they're coming back. You guys are running off to Vegas and having 5 kids. It could just mean they want to heal. They don't want you to be pissed off at them. They want closure. They want, the two of you to be able to move forward in your life. Maybe they just did too much and they want to apologize for that. The Ace of Cups can be healing energy. It can be a reconciliation, right? But for everybody, that reconciliation is going to be a little bit different. You may not want to take this person back with the Three of Swords. Again, what did they do to you? Did they kidnap the dog and the cat? Did they talk a bunch of shit behind your back when you broke up? Did they lie? Did they cheat? Again, it's just going to kind of depend. But you guys still have some sort of victory here coming in that you don't see. And I think it has something to do with something you're doing on your own. All right. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, you put the brakes on something, right? Cancerian energy. With the Chariot in reverse, you just didn't see something moving forward. It was stuck. You feel like things are still stuck with this connection. And with these aces here, again, it's like a lot of you just want new. You want new energy. This person also feels as though maybe you have new love in your life and that's why you ended it, or since you've ended some sort of connection, you're loving yourself, number one, and you've healed. But for some of them, they feel like you're going towards new love. We've got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, Aries energy. So again, you took a connection here that was stuck. It wasn't moving forward. You took that energy, you decided to set boundaries. Maybe you're opening up a new business, or again, you're just very, very, in that very much in that energy of like bossing up and regaining control of your life. Because that Chariot in reverse, it's interesting, is a lack of control, right? It's like we've lost control. Things have been chaotic, which then led to things being stuck and not moving forward. The Emperor is actually driving the Chariot, and the Emperor is all about regaining control and setting boundaries. So it feels like you guys have taken energy that was quite chaotic, maybe left you in, an energy of just feeling hopeless or empty, like something just was not moving forward. But now you're in the driver's seat and you're regaining control, and you're doing that by creating something else for yourself that's kind of taking away from the loss of this connection or, whatever's happened here. But it's something very, very different. You guys just seem to be going through a big change, or this person feels as though you are going through a lot of kind of life-changing events, and you've done it by ending whatever the hell this was. All right, let's clarify and see what you need to know. As always, I'll put the link to the extended reading below. If you're a channel member, make sure that you're on the lookout for those extended readings. That's part of your membership. I'll put that link for the channel membership below as well. In the extended, we'll take a deeper look into your person for the next 6 months and see what you need to know about them. All right, y'all, let's see what's coming in. What do you need to know? What do I got? We got the Hierophant. So you guys have learned a lot of lessons. You've got Taurus energy there. You know, I mean, for some of you, you may have been married to this person or, you know, in a long-term relationship with that Hierophant, but it feels as though you guys are sticking to your values. Like, you know what you want. And if, you know, this person or anybody in love isn't bringing it, you're good. You're just going to transmute that energy and focus on you, your money, and your well-being. All right, what do you need to know? What's coming in for the collective in love? How does this person feel? What can you expect from them? Ooh, y'all, what just fell out? Too many to take. We'll put them back. What can y'all expect from this person moving forward? Just saw 11:11 on the timer. So there you go. You guys are being divinely guided. I just saw the 8 of Cups as a part of the deck. So you guys are definitely walking towards your 10 of Cups, your happily ever after. For some of you, it's a new relationship. Okay, so why is the Chariot in reverse with the Emperor here? Aries, Cancerian energy. Why is this here? What's going on with the 4 of Wands? Yeah, some of you guys are starting a business from home or you're working from home. With the 4 of Wands, you may have decided to move. For some of you, you were in a connection where maybe you had already started something, and with the ups and downs of the relationship or the connection, maybe your job suffered, your career, maybe you had already thought about starting a business or you started a business and it was being affected by your connection or your breakup or something like that. So you've put this on hold, or you've moved on from this connection, and since you've done that, you've experienced more stability within your job, your career, whatever this new kind of venture is for you. It's almost like you've restarted, right? And again, for some of you, you work from home or you do something from home. Some of you are moving as well, but this is just creating a nice stable foundation for yourself. What's this 4 of Wands? Yeah, and the Devil. I feel like, you know, listen, the devil doesn't always have to be bad. We've got Capricorn energy there. I feel like whatever your focus is, whether that's just like your own healing, getting in shape, eating better, feeling better, whatever this newness is for you, you're going to be obsessed. Like you guys are working really, really hard towards obtaining some sort of goal. Again, past, present, future. So keep that in mind. What happened in the recent past? We've got this Ace of Wands. What is it? And the 2 of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. A lot of you guys, and for some of you, this was a restart with this person, with the 2 of Cups, but you both have the emotion. You both had the love for each other with that 2 of Cups. And for others of you, you've kind of walked into a newer connection here recently. What's this 2 of Cups? With the High Priestess, it's a very spiritual connection, Pisces energy. With the High Priestess, this is, of course, using your intuition. Something happened with this connection where there was a lot of love and a lot of emotion, but something fell off for some of you, and you started really honing in on your intuition about something within this connection. What's this High Priestess? With the Strength card, and you decided to hold back, or you felt like a shift in this person's energy. Maybe they started to hold back. You've got, again, Leo energy there with the Strength card. Something around your intuition told you to just kind of hold back from somebody here. There was something didn't feel right with that High Priestess. With the 3 of Pentacles, I think a lot of you also just closed yourself off to this person, maybe after, you know, no contact, the breakup, the separation or whatever, and you decided to pour all your energy into something that you're building, something that you're working on. Something fell off for y'all, though, with that High Priestess. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here right now? What is this about presently? There's that Emperor again. Damn, y'all. Y'all are really working hard towards something. Again, some of you are starting a business or you're doing something where you're able to control kind of the narrative. You're running the show in some way. What's this Eight of Pentacles with the Emperor? Very mature energy, very grounded energy. What's this Emperor? And the World. Yeah, again, I had mentioned this earlier. I'm reading for somebody who you had started something or you were already kind of working towards something. And when you were involved with this individual, you put it on hold, or it wasn't prospering, or it wasn't growing, something like that. But since you've pulled back and you've held back on this individual, this person, you've restarted something, or you're going to. With the World, this is a new cycle that's opening for you. For some of you, this could be online with the World. You're reaching people like literally all over the world. But since you've ended a cycle, you're regaining control of some area of your life here. And I think a lot of you having the realization that this person was keeping you stuck, or whatever was going on was keeping you stuck. Why is this Five of Cups on their mind? With the Hanged Man, yeah, they are in spiritual timeout. We got Pisces energy. Spirit is putting this person in the corner, right? On their mind is they're missing you. I mean, Five of Cups. They're disappointed. They may have some guilt or regret, something like that's going on here, for maybe putting you, like keeping you hanging. What's this Hanged Man about? And the Sun. They're seeing something in a new light, though. You got Leo energy. The Hanged Man also brings a new perspective on a situation. You see things differently, and the light, or the sun, is exposing, right? It seems like this person didn't realize they were going to miss you as much as they miss you, right? There seems to be a loss. And I really feel like you, clearly for most of you, you're not speaking to this person. There's like no contact. You're kind of over here thriving, doing your own thing, and this person's really missing you. It may have taken this person a little while, right? Maybe at the beginning, they were like, oh, I'm fine, everything's great. It doesn't seem like that now, right? I feel like this person wants to heal something within this connection. Now, whether that's a full-blown reconciliation or they just need closure, we'll see. They view you as the Death card, Scorpio, with the Five of Swords. Yeah, taking back your power. You may have ended something after some harsh words. Maybe this person was being petty, playing mind games, something like that. It's interesting. This person kind of feels like you're being petty as well with the Five of Swords, maybe by, like not reaching out or going no contact, like silent treatment, something like that. But you're really not. What you're going through is a big, big awakening and a transformation, taking your power back with the Five of Swords, with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, see? Something creative, something that you're working on, something that you're moving towards. Why do they view you as the Ace of Wands with that Five of Swords? What's this about? And the King of Pentacles in reverse. Very, very focused on your career is how this person views you. So not really chasing them, not really trying to make something work, maybe not even contacting them for a lot of you. That's how they view you, because you've ended something here. And you're also, it's almost like this person can feel your energy. So if you're in no contact, they understand that you're going through a big transformation, something like that. And again, with the King of Pentacles in reverse, some of them feel as though you've moved on to someone new. Some of you have, but I think for a lot of you, you're just focusing on your finances. You're not really focused on this person or a relationship. But they don't see it that way. They think there's somebody else in the picture, and that you're also throwing a lot of your energy into a goal that you're trying to obtain. How do they feel? Judgment, Scorpio energy, with the Fool in reverse. Aries, major arcana. Why is the Fool here in reverse for this person's emotions? Seven of Pentacles. Again, I'm getting this energy of like an awakening, right? A lot of you are going through that awakening. I feel like this person's almost going through a dark night of the soul. I got a lot of energy here of them taking stock of what's gone on, how they behaved, how they actually miss you more than they thought they would. And, with judgment in their emotions, this is a big decision. It's a big wake-up call. They want to be cautious, though. I mean, the Fool in reverse is this person realizes that you don't trust them for some reason. And so you've decided to invest in yourself. You're not pouring into this person, and they realize that. But it's really making them kind of, with Judgment and the Hanged Man, those are both quite spiritual cards. Those can both really indicate an awakening process. And that's what this person's going through. You had to pull away. You had to stop something that was going on here, something that you didn't trust. something that your intuition was guiding you to do, for this person to also go through, again, some sort of ascension. And it feels like they're in the middle of it. Why is the Ace of Cups here moving forward with the Nine of Cups? Again, this feels very much like the one that got away. It's like we see it all the time, but actions they'll be taken with the Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. Feels like they're going to offer you some sort of an apology. They want to reconcile differences. With the Nine of Cups, you made this person very happy. They manifested you. So what went wrong here? What the hell happened? Seven of Wands, this person was too guarded, protecting their own energy. This person probably has trust issues as well with that Seven of Wands. They let you in. We see that with the Two of Cups in the past, but not fully. This person has trust issues as well, right? Why the Seven of Wands though? Why is this here? With the Two of Pentacles, very kind of back and forth with this person. It feels like 1 minute they were talking about the future, they loved you, they, all of this, beautiful energy with that Two of Cups, and then they would pull back. And it's because they started to put their guard up. This is giving energy of, I get too close, I start to fall in love, and then I got to shake things up because I don't want to get hurt. Again, I mean, it could be self-sabotage, but it definitely feels like this person guards themselves when they feel somebody getting too close, and that's what happened with you. But now they're regretting that. It's like sometimes you got to lose somebody, right, to realize, you need to wake up and heal and do some work on yourself. Why is the Ace of Swords here in the hidden factors with the Wheel of Fortune? That Ace of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. This is all about timing, movement, things moving in your favor. You're going to get a lot of victory and success. And I want to say it is through something that you're creating in your life that probably brings in a financial gain of some sort. And I see that happening for you. There's a lot of success around that. This is part of your path, your purpose, something that you're supposed to be doing with that Wheel of Fortune. All right, what does this mean, though, for this person that the collective is dealing with? The Wheel of Fortune, the King of Cups. See, this person has a lot of emotion for you, I'm telling you, whether it's a water sign or not. The King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But the thing about the King of Cups, whether it's male or female, doesn't always express it, right? Sometimes keeps it in, right? Sometimes you don't even know what this King of Cups is feeling, but there's a lot of love there. And with the Nine of Pentacles, you're loving yourself, right? This person also views you in very high regard, Virgo energy, but that Nine of Pentacles is very self-sufficient, very independent. Again, a lot of you are doing something where you're working from home or you're working independently, but this person is in love with the fact that you don't need them. You don't need anybody. That's something that they really admire. It could be that this person is used to dealing with, third party boulevard, low vibin, creepy crawlers. I don't know. But they view you as the Nine of Pentacles, and that's something that they love. Now, at some point, this person may express their emotion to you with that King of Cups, but it just feels like you guys are going to be over here. Yeah, I'm good. Vibing on that kind of single, confident, focusing on your career and money energy. A lot of you also are going to be doing something focusing on your health, like eating better, working out. I don't know, something like that. Why is the Star here? This is your advice from Spirit, Aquarius energy. With the Page of Pentacles, yeah, work on your skill. The Page of Pentacles is a skill that you're going to be very, very successful with. The Star is also, again, putting you in the spotlight. This could be also, something that's helping you on your healing journey as well. Maybe you're helping others in some way. I don't know. But we've got a lot of healing energy, and we've got something, could be the beginnings, or again, you're picking up on something again that maybe you put on the back burner while you were going through all of this. And it's some sort of skill. You're learning. The Page of Pentacles is a student. This is confirmation that Spirit absolutely wants you to do this. What's this Page of Pentacles? With the Five of Cups. Yeah, because the Five of Cups is, it can be quite depressing energy. You're really missing the past. You can't let go of the past. It's that energy. And so something that Spirit wants you to start doing is, again, something helping with healing, possibly. All right. Or again, Spirit's pointing out to you, whatever this is, there's a lot of healing around it, right? And it could help you on your journey through your ascension and your healing process. So, and with the Wheel of Fortune here, whatever went on here with this person, it was part of your path. It was supposed to happen, right? It's part of your journey because it's either going to move you into an area that's really fated and destined for you, or again, you needed to learn some sort of lesson and heal, right? Maybe heal childhood wounds or, what have you. Very, very important connection. And, sometimes when we're going through it, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like shit, right? But this definitely has a higher purpose. Why is the Three of Swords your outcome here, though? What is this? What is this bullshit Three of Swords with the Eight of Swords? I do feel like you hear from this person, and I do feel as though there could be a small apology, something like that. And it's almost like because they're being pushed to do this. It's like they can't stop thinking about you. They can't get the memories out. And in order to be able to evolve themselves and to push forward, they're going to have to reach out with some sort of message here. But with the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords, again, this is them still in that heartbreak with that Three of Swords, feeling trapped. Spirit's not going to let them like have any type of success or move forward until they need to apologize for something, and this person knows it, and that's why you've got that Eight of Swords. It's a very trapped, stuck feeling. Yeah, and they will take action with the King of Wands. And again, it's like Spirit's pushing them to do this because it will help you evolve. It'll help them evolve. It's just part of the journey and what needs to happen here. Leo, Sag, Aries. Why is this King of Wands here with the Page of Swords? Could come through. This person may start small, like with a message just to kind of gauge and see what you're up to. This could come through social media with the Page of Swords or something like that. I feel like at some point, and I would say definitely in the next few months, you guys are going to receive some sort of an apology or closure from this person. And I don't even think at this point you necessarily need it. I feel like they need it. And I feel like they're being pushed by Spirit to do this, right? This is something that um, is probably long overdue. What did this person, like, what happened here with your connection? What happened with this connection? So you will receive some sort of apology. What happened with this connection? The Queen of Cups. I think for number one, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Cancerian energy, I think a lot of you just filled their cup too much. I think somebody here took you for granted. They took your love, and you filled their cup and your cup was dry, because the Queen of Cups, whether you're male or female, very generous, very loving, sometimes overgiving, and this person took your kindness for granted. They did. And the Queen of Cups is extremely intelligent, very smart, very giving, but sometimes that Queen of Cups energy can be perceived as a little bit naive. And there's something going on here because we know there was this beautiful connection with that Two of Cups on both sides. But I think it evolved and it got to the point where you guys started pouring more into their cup. And again, it left your cup dry and they took it for granted. And with your intuition, with that High Priestess, you started catching on to this. Now, maybe something happened and it provoked that energy of you taking a step back and be like, wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Like, you're coming at me with Five of Swords energy, petty mind games, maybe some nasty communication, and all I've done is try to love you and care for you and be there for you? Mm-mm. So the Queen of Cups will take a step back. She'll take that cup back and she'll heal, he or she, right? So there's something to do here with you over giving, and it's no fault of your own. It's just your kind, sweet, gentle nature. But not every MFer out here, right, deserves that love and that emotion. All right. Now, in the extended reading, we're going to take a we're going to dive into your person, take a deeper look at their energy, and see what's coming with this apology, how they'll be moving towards you over the next 6 months, and kind of gauge what you guys need to know. So that link for the extended will be below. If not, and I don't see you over there, that's okay too. Please like, share, and subscribe. As always, I love you guys hard. Love me hard back, and we'll speak soon. Take care.